Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today we're going to be listening to The Man That Sold the World by Nirvana. It was the winner of last week's poll. I will pop it in here for you to see. However, I found out that this was actually a David Bowie song. So the Nirvana version is a cover, and I didn't know that upon making the poll, but somebody in the comments of the poll told me that, so thank you. I appreciate that. And what I usually like to do when I listen to a cover song that I don't know is to listen to the original first. And so we're going to have an impulsive double feature Sunday, and I'm going to listen to David Bowie first, and then I will put a timestamp on the bottom in case anybody wants to skip to just the Nirvana reaction. If not, you could listen to both with me. Maybe it will refresh your memory on the original, and we could kind of dissect more of the differences in the Nirvana version when the time comes. I hope that's okay. I know this video is going to be longer, but I mean, it's more music and it's more knowledge. So is it really bad? I don't think so. All right, let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I know that sound. Okay.
We passed up on the stand.
And this is a lyric video, obviously, which is great.
Although I wasn't there, he said I was his friend, which came as some surprise. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone a long, long time ago.
A lot of interesting sounds here with the music.
I never lost control. Your face took place with the man who sold the world.
Okay, so all I know is that little riff there. That's all that sounds familiar to me so far. That's crazy. I always thought that was their Nirvana sound.
Shook his hand and made my way back home. I searched for home and land. For years and years I roamed. I gazed a gazeless stare at all the millions here. We must have died alone a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your place took place with the man who sold the world.
Very interesting.
Who knows? Not me. We never lost control.
I like it though.
Your place took place with the man who sold the
Man
world.
who sold the world. What does that mean exactly? Like, sold yourself? Sell out? Like this part, it would be interesting to see what Nirvana does with that. Do they sing those vocals? Do they just skip over it? I mean, I liked it. No complaints. Let me see, just for the heck of it, some David Bowie songs. So just by the names, Starman, Heroes, Space Oddity, Rebel Rebel, Life on Mars, Let's Dance. I don't know any of these songs. Because initially going into this, I was going to say that all I know is White Wedding, but that is Billy Idol, not David Bowie. So this video is all sorts of a mess. You probably clicked this for Nirvana. Now you have David Bowie. I'm talking about Billy Idol. Let's get back to what we all came here for. That is Nirvana. So if you already do not have your headphones on, let's pop them on, turn it up, and here we go. Man, that riff. Who knew? Who knew it wasn't Nirvana? Probably a lot of people.
Spoken wasn't well, although I wasn't there. Said I was his friend, which came as a surprise.
Wow.
I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone.
Dave Grohl? Man, that's crazy.
Oh no, not me.
I've never listened to a live Nirvana song before. It's the first time.
Face to face with the man who sold the world.
Man, Dave Grohl looks so young.
I laughed and shook his hand. I made my way back home. I searched for foreign land. For years and years I roamed. I gazed and stared. We must have a million years. I must have died alone a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me.
I have a vocal comparison I want to make. I'll save it till the end.
Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face.
I think we gotta go down the Nirvana Unplugged rabbit hole next. Okay, so that's kind of in place of that vocal area what I talked about, I think. Was really good, and I'm really glad I listened to both of them, in all honesty. I know it made the video a little bit longer, but it's cool to see the difference and just to compare them, and they actually stayed pretty close, I think, to the original. Like I said during the video, that was my first time ever hearing Nirvana live. I don't think I ever listened to a live performance. I'll scooch over. I want to look into the song and the lyrics a little bit, and then we'll talk more about Nirvana. I'm looking on AmericanSongwriter.com I'll link it below in case anybody wants to read the whole thing. But it says here, the feeling of the song has a sense of annoyance with himself for letting his world be rocked by fame. He's given up his privacy, his control. His private life is public now. In this way, he's the man who sold himself out. Okay, that's what I was kind of thinking, selling yourself out. There are many possible interpretations of the larger theme and the smaller details of the song. Lulu herself once confessed she had no idea what the song meant, but some believe the song has to do with a distracted ignorance of what's happening around the singer. Bowie may not even encounter a second person in the song who is like him, hence he sings, "We never lost control." Who is Lulu? Oh, okay, so in the mid-1970s, Lulu had a brief working and apparently romantic relationship with David Bowie. Okay. Let's see here. Nirvana's version. Well, the song has been covered by hundreds of artists from Lulu to Your Next Door Neighbor. The most well-known rendition of the song today is by Kurt Cobain and Nirvana in their MTV Unplugged session. In his journal, Cobain ranked the album from which the song appears at number 45 of his top 50 favorites. Seattle drummer Chad Channing introduced Cobain to the record. Instead of playing their commercial hits for the MTV show, Nirvana went with more obscure songs, including lesser-known covers. I was simply blown away when I found that Kurt Cobain liked my work, and I have always wanted to talk to him about his reasons for covering The Man Who Sold the World, and that it was a good, straightforward rendition and sounded somehow very honest, Bowie said of the Nirvana cover. Oh, that's cool. It would have been nice to have worked with him, but just talking with him would have been real cool. He also said the song was heartfelt, and until this cover, it hadn't occurred to me that I was part of America's musical landscape. I always felt my weight in Europe, but not in the U.S. Bowie later shared that he would play the song at his own shows, and younger fans would say it was cool he was playing a Nirvana song. Yeah, well, that would have been me up until like a week ago, before you guys clued me in. So, yeah, let me know if you thought it was an original or if you knew that it was a David Bowie song. That'd be interesting in the comments. But no, I wanted to say when I was listening to it, and I know this is going to sound very like maybe just dumb, I want to say, because like I always say, I'm 100% new to the 90s grunge scene. Back in the 90s, I was listening to something completely different style of music, and I know I have a lot to catch up on, which is what I'm trying to do now. But I want to say when he started singing, it reminded me of the lead singer of Puddle of Mud. I don't know his name. I'll find out. And I know Puddle of Mud was like probably inspired by them, but the vocals, like the kind of like just like how he ended certain sentences when he sang, it really reminded me of him. Wes Scantlin. Yeah, it just made me think of his voice. Like I said, I know Nirvana did it first, did it best, but that's just who popped into my head. Unfortunately, I am more familiar with Puddle of Mud than I am Nirvana, but we got to fix that. So let me know what I should check out by Nirvana next. I know hopefully somebody in the comments is like, we got to school this chick on Nirvana. I do know some of their songs, like the bigger ones, like Smells Like Teen Spirit, Come As You Are, Heart-Shaped Box, All Apologies. Like I know some of them, but I never really did like a deep dive into the lyrics or the meaning or really too much about this band. So I still have a lot to learn, and I would still revisit those songs just to check out the lyrics more or watch a music video or a live performance. You guys let me know. It's all up to you. Whatever you want, just tell me. But I will end this one here for now. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.